All right, so this is the final and of the class. Oh no. About the class, we're just gonna talk about the class and then do some of the and I cards because we couldn't. Some of the games involved multiple people. There's only two of us, so.
Yeah.
But what I thought I liked the class. It was nice and chill. I didn't. There wasn't like no pressure to be there.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing was sometimes lectures went on too long, or like tangents. Especially sometimes the professor repeated himself a lot. Like I remember the chocolate cake one. It was like 3 or 4. No, it had to be more than that. The amount of times I heard chocolate cake. But not every class is bad. There was only like 2 or 3 classes where it was like that. Where I remember I was just like, next topic now.
Yeah.
Some of the games are fun though. Definitely better than just other classes. A lot of my classes this year though were pretty chill.
That is true.
It's
But
like,
this one was like laid back.
yeah, it's ultimately laid back.
In a good way, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really have any complaints about the class. So some of the assignments were like, meh. Like the which one? The pig who wanted to be eaten. That one didn't make much sense to me. In the sense that like, at first when I was doing it, I was like, a pig who wants to be eaten, and then a chicken who's brain dead. Like I was like, what's going on? It confused me. And then I think he made a comment on my post, and it helped me understand it a little bit more, I think. But I was still like, yeah, the assignment was just weird. I don't think it was the best explanation of what he's trying to get at. But yeah, other than that, though, some of the assignments were easy and not hard to comprehend, really.
Yeah. For me, I thought it was a good class. Like I said, it's laid back.
Yeah.
But all the negatives, like, you wanted feedback on. Like I remember in class one time, you were like, what is something better I can do to make this class like more fun?
Oh yeah.
And like, or the class or classmates said, or everyone said something, because I remember this is when we were outside.
Yeah, we all did the circle and went around.
Like, I think the biggest complaint was not talking enough about the assignments before they were due.
Yeah. Yeah, that was true. Like sometimes they'd just be like, oh, we have this assignment too.
Yeah. But after that class, you did explain the assignments in more detail, which was nice.
Yeah.
I forget what else. But yeah, all the negatives that I had were in that feedback that everyone answered to.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it made the class better for me.
Yeah, the games were fun too.
Yeah.
The only game that was the one where you had to do the hands, like you push off each other.
Oh.
That one was like, I didn't like that game. Where you had to close your eyes and walk through.
That was a little scary.
It was scary. But it was also just weird. It was fun at first, and then when you went, but then when everybody else is going, you're just, especially, I was like almost towards the end, so the odds of them running into me were just like, I don't even think I had to say my enemies once.
I remember when someone else was going and they were like perfectly straight, someone barked at them and threw them off course on purpose. I'm like,
big move.
I thought it was a good class.
But I don't know why, like, you heard the bark a little bit over, so why would you even need to move if the bark was over?
Yeah.
I don't know. But that, and, yeah. I think overall it was just a chill class.
Yeah.
The assignments weren't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
The only ones were, like, the workplace democracy one. I feel like if I didn't have personal experience with the warehouse, it would have been hard to meet that 1,000-word requirement. That one would have been pretty painful. But I just went on a tangent about how shitty our job is. Not shitty, but like how the management's shitty. And other people don't get a say. But now a bunch of management's leaving, so.
Because of
the new boss, yeah. The new boss made a bunch of management leave.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I love his last day, Friday. He was like, giving his condolences, saying thank you to everyone. And the first sentence he says is, "If you don't know by now, they are making me leave." I'm like, they? It had to go through my mind. I'm like,
Did you say that?
yeah. He goes,
I didn't even hear that.
they're making me leave, or they terminated my contract. I'm like, who the hell is they? And then it immediately snapped in my mind, the new GM.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She probably had to say in it for sure. Yeah, I don't know, because Tom had no issues under Shane and Mesh. I think he had a little bit of issue under Mesh. For Shane, there's no issue.
Yeah. Well, I also heard that, or I don't know if it's true or not, that he or upper management didn't like lower management to talk. Like if there was any improvement, they wouldn't want to hear it, and Tom wanted improvement on the floor, and they didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what someone told me. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah, I didn't hear. I just know Tom was leaving. Alan said, someone told me it's because Claudia. I forget what Alan said to me. He told me another reason, but it's just all rumors, speculation. Alan said he had his own theory. But I mean, what are you gonna do? It was bound for him to leave anyways. He was there too long. Expected to be at one warehouse that long.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I like them.
Tom? Oh yeah, he's super chill. He stopped talking to me though after once I became an LTL person.
Yeah. Now I don't think there's one supervisor there that's, or two,
Siobhan.
and Wilmaris.
Did you? I was there before Wilmaris.
Wait, really?
Yeah. She was like, I think, end of summer.
Of 21. Oh.
You were like a picker packer at the time.
Yeah. Well, then that means there's only Siobhan that's.
Yeah.
In a year and a half, they got rid of everyone.
Yeah,
except one.
Siobhan, Dave, Iron,
Ali.
Ali. I think that's literally it.
Alan?
No, we were there before Alan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of the Packers there.
No.
No MREs, forklift drivers. Oh, Jorge. That's 5.
Yeah.
The picker.
That's what, 5?
Yeah, I think Helen was there, so make that 6.
No. She came after me.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, I got there July. She was probably there November of 21.
Yeah, okay. 5. Ferg, but not including the flex kids.
Yeah.
I think that's literally it.
Wow. How many people do you think there are now? Over 100? Or 75?
I say like 50.
50?
Yeah.
So 5 people.
Maybe a little bit more than 50, but.
5 original people besides the flex.
Yeah, so many new employees.
Wow.
You see people come and go all the time.
Yeah.
It's a little ridiculous, but it's a warehouse job. What you gonna do?
That's almost a complete reset. If you think
Yeah,
about
basically, that sucks ass for management. Having to constantly reteach people.
Yeah.
Don't pray and Shane's their boss still somehow.
Yeah.
Because Summer told me that Dana, Shane's wife, told me, or told her that Shane was going to be our new boss at the warehouse. And not the, huh?
The new one?
Yeah, and not to tell anybody, but like, I'm not sure what that is.
Please.
Because he said he was going to a new company. So that makes me confused.
I hope it is.
Dude, it'd be so chill. Dude, the only thing is, did I tell you about the bathroom situation there? There's
I
one
heard it.
stall with 1 urinal.
I don't get it. It's a brand new 2021 building.
2022.
Really? I thought it was built last year.
Oh, well, yeah. But it's like, it's going to be finished in 20.
Oh, okay. And one bathroom.
Well, it has one bathroom in the middle that's unisex. And then a female, male bathroom at the entrance. But it's like one stall, one urinal, and then you have the unisex in the middle. That's just trash.
No more bathroom breaks.
No more bathroom breaks. That sucks. Gonna have to go play chess somewhere else, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, should we get to the cards?
Sure. You want to go or should I?
You can pick first if you want. Don't matter to me.
Who do you main in League?
Renekton.
What do you always carry with you?
Phone, keys, wallet. Well, it depends. Like outside the house, it's phone, keys, wallet. Like if I'm going somewhere. Phone, keys, wallet. Glasses, I guess, if you want to consider me carrying those. But, I mean, obviously the phone's obvious. Contact people. Music. Directions. Podcasts. If I need to Google something. Wallet, obviously,
What do
you know.
Do you think that when it says carry, you think that means non-physical? Like you carry a burden? Or physical?
True. You want to get philosophical with it.
I'm sorry.
Someone always carry with me. If you want to get
I want to
That
hear
isn't-
deep.
physical, something that. What do you always carry? Something I always carry with me. Trying to be successful, I guess. Successful in terms of like actually building a good career, making lots of money.
Oh, so you're for capitalism.
Yeah, I like capitalism.
What?
Yeah,
No, that's good.
just like trying to like sometimes I see people, I'm like, I don't know how you turn out like that and how you're okay with being like that.
Yeah.
Like a full-time worker at a gas station. I'm like,
The one up by us.
yeah, Blue Star. But that lady, she's like, I'm pretty sure she's like retired. I think she's like I don't know what her deal is.
Which the one that if you if you don't push the gallon of milk far enough, she yells at you. Like if I put it at the edge and you try to scan, it's like you got to give it to me closer.
The Blue Star?
Yeah, it's the
Is she a smaller lady?
yeah. She's like,
Really? I've never had any issues with her.
oh, dude, my dad hates her.
Really?
Like sometimes she talks to him so nasty that he wants to punch her.
Really? I just go, like the only times I really go in there is for like a quick protein bottle or like bar.
Mm-hmm.
And the most is like, it's always before school or work. And she's like, oh, how's your day? Blah, blah. Or how's your morning? I'm like, good, how about you? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, I'm going out to eat. I've never had issues with her.
Or like during peak COVID, there was that plastic thing there.
Yeah.
Like, and you could not put a gallon of. Well, I
Milk.
usually go in for a gallon of iced tea.
Yeah.
If you put it on its side, it still wouldn't go under, and she would get pissed if it was on the other side, and she had to put her arm under and drag it underneath. She would
Yeah.
get so nasty with her customers.
Really?
Like she's like, you got to push it underneath so I can scan it in for you. I'm like, whoa.
I thought, yeah, so she might be like an owner or like a, maybe like the owner's wife or something. I don't know. I've never had any issues with that lady. I never go in much though.
Yeah,
It's only for
I wanna
gas.
yeah, but I would not want to be that for the rest of my life.
No, fuck that. Yeah, that would suck sitting out behind that counter. You probably get the regular people you talk to. That's probably the nicest part.
Yeah.
Dude, do you know who I saw? You know the Valero on 248?
Yeah, where airport and
Yeah.
that goofy intersection.
Yeah. Do you guess who I saw behind the counter at that gas station?
I know him.
She graduated with us. I think graduated. I don't know if she graduated.
From more?
Yeah.
Who?
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Jezere. It's Jezere.
Whoa.
Just Jezere. I said
Holy
Jasmine. I saw her behind. I went to get a protein bar because I was about to play tennis. I just lifted. I needed food. Then I walked in. She's behind the counter. I'm like, no way. This is where she's at.
Did she recognize you?
Probably, but like, I didn't talk to her since elementary school.
Wait, Cesare.
Yeah, Jezere.
Oh, I thought you said somebody else.
No. Do you remember Jezere?
Yeah.
She dated the druggy kid.
Yeah, you know, dude, she used to work at that Blue Star as well.
She's top of gas station.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said somebody else. All right.
No. But yeah, I saw her a while back and I was like, no way. This is where she ended up.
Yeah.
Maybe she could go somewhere, but like for now it's not looking good. Alright, should I reverse that question to you?
What do I always carry?
Yeah, physically and mentally.
I always carry a gun.
My Glock.
No, like physical or non-physical?
Start with physical, then do non-physical.
It's probably the same thing as you. All essentials, so phone, glasses, keys, wallet,
Vape.
anything that I need in order to live. But if it's non-physical, probably can I say like the death of my dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be the passing of my dog last year. I always carry it with me.
What month did she pass?
September.
Okay.
Dude, that was the worst week of my life.
Really?
First, we got COVID, our entire family. And then my grandfather fell. The one that you know, like on my
The
mom's side.
oil one?
The one at the top of the hill.
Yeah, the one that has the oil company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fell outside and they had to go to the hospital. And then
Did he break anything?
no, but there's always something wrong with him. So he fell in his, because he has a very bad heart problem.
Yeah.
He needs to be on blood thinner. And his blood's like very thin.
Also, like if he
So
has
if he
internal
fell-
bleeding or something.
And like a small cut, he can like bleed out really badly if he doesn't get help. So that was a total disaster. And then the day after September 11th, so the 12th, is when we had to put our dog down. And we
Okay.
couldn't go into the building if he had COVID,
Yeah.
so we lied our way through. Cause I like,
Oh, yeah, you're vaccinated.
no, we weren't vaccinated, and we had COVID.
Oh, so you just say no, we didn't have
We
COVID.
didn't have. I'm sorry. If my dog's dying, I don't care. I'm going to go see my dog.
Yeah.
So I always carry her with me.
Dude, you know my dog Layla?
Grew up with me. The new one?
Yeah, the pit bull.
Yeah.
Tracek, you know where the back in my woods are? Where we had that fire pit?
Mhm.
Tracek was back there with Layla. And my dad was across the street by our neighbors. I'm trying to think. Like, you know that field in front of my house?
The one in front. Yeah.
Like right in front of the house. Yeah, there's like, well, you know that bend right there by my house? There's like another field right next to it.
Okay.
And my dad was over there talking to our neighbor about something. And my dad, Tracek was calling for my dad because we were supposed to help with firewood. Asking where he was, and my dad called. And he was like, over here. And then Layla started running. And my mom and I were in the car driving around the corner as Layla was coming. And my mom hit Layla.
What?
Like, we were going like 20, 25 miles. And like, we literally, you could not see Layla at all. She just like perfectly timed it. We hit Layla and she went like flying. Like a couple, like probably 5-10 feet. And then she ran over to my dad. We had to take her to the vet. And turns out there's like nothing wrong.
Damn. I mean, that is a blind corner. Right
It
there.
is, dude. It's a terrible fucking
Did
corner.
she like yelp?
No, she just my mom was in the company car, which is real low and has like the little thing. If it was like a truck or something, we probably would have ran her over.
Yeah.
But like, luckily, we kind of like just rammed her forward. And she was like bruised a little bit. That was it. She like tanked it.
Damn.
But dude, we were like petrified because my mom loves that dog.
Yeah.
And she hits it.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, and definitely the death of a dog. The last dog, like Zeta. Sometimes you're happy the dog's dead. Like Zeta, she was a sweet dog, but then when she got old, she could barely walk and she was like pissing herself.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, you're just better off having her go.
Yeah.
And then Diesel, he was kind of an asshole in his later years. Like, he was just a dick. Like, he'd be, anytime a car ran by, dude, or drove by, he'd just start barking like a motherfucker. That, and he'd run after it. And then, I don't know, he was just a lazy dog in the end, so there wasn't much to him. And then just randomly, I think his intestines ruptured, the vet supposed. And like he just stopped, like he would just lay around all day. He wasn't eating or drinking. And then like randomly, I think he shit out like a piece of his intestine or something.
Ooh.
And he was just laying there. My dad was like, all right, I'm taking him to the vet. And then he just put him down.
That's probably the best bet there.
But he was like old and he was grumpy.
Yeah.
But like if you have a dog, like I'm not sure how, what was her name, Lexi, right? Is she like still lively?
No,
For it.
I mean,
What happened? It was like internal bleeding, you said, right?
yeah, her spleen ruptured,
Yeah.
and we found out she was just laying down on the carpet because she usually does.
Yeah.
And my mom goes to the flower shop down the road, and you can bring your dog there. It was either that or Lowe's. You
Yeah.
can bring your dog there, and every time you're like, Lex, you want to go? You want to go bye bye? Like bye bye means okay, we're gonna leave the house.
Yeah.
And she usually gets up, but when my mom said that, she just stayed there. She was like, okay, so we shrugged it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom got back, and she was in the same spot, and she's like, okay, there's something wrong, and she couldn't get up.
Yeah.
She couldn't walk. She just laid there and crawled around like someone disabled. And then,
Like her back legs weren't working.
yeah, and we just put a blanket underneath her, and picked her up, and put her in the back, and took her to the vet. And then,
That's when they told you.
yeah, and it was like a $20,000 surgery to fix it,
Yeah.
but only a 40% success rate.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not worth it.
So, and we obviously didn't have the money at the time,
Yeah.
but thankfully she wasn't in pain, so that's all good.
Yeah. Painless death. Yeah, that always sucks for a dog. I think my dog Diesel, when he died, he was in pain. It's like
That sucks.
your fucking intestine ruptures. But yeah, right now, Layla, she's gonna be, when she dies, that's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah.
Because all she does is like lick you and love you. It's just super playful dog, but like, I know that's gonna be the toughest one.
I mean, before the dog I had, before Lexi, we had another one. It was like a black lab.
Yeah.
When we put her down, because she was like old, she couldn't walk.
Yeah.
So she just stayed downstairs. I really didn't have an experience because I was so young. I didn't know what death was at that time.
Yeah.
So I just shrugged it by. But we had Lexi since 3rd grade, and she like basically saw me grow up, and I saw her grow up.
Yeah.
And then when we had to put her down, that's when it really hit me. But I moved on within like 3 days.
Yeah. That's how it typically is. At least for a guy.
Yeah. But now we're trying to get another dog, and my sister doesn't want one because she doesn't want to go through that again.
Yeah, nobody
But-
does. That, what's like the things like, the first part is like having to teach them where to piss and shit. That's always that's like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Then you got the, when they're getting old, they start like barely walk, they start pissing or shit in the house again because they can't get around as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the death. But like in between, you have all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Especially like Zeta. I think she was like 17, 18. So she was an older dog. She was still able to get around until like her final year. That's when her back leg came out.
Mm.
You basically had to carry, like she could barely get around. I think it was like just like border collie breed, their back legs just get shit. Like arthritis and stuff.
Mm.
But yeah. What other dog would you get? Do you know what breed?
If we could decide, I want a Cane Corso.
King Corso.
They
You
are
wanna show
like,
her a picture real quick?
they are like, they look like they want to murder you.
My dad says he wants a Chihuahua.
Really?
Oh, those fucking things.
Yeah.
That's a sick dog.
It is. Like if you
Looks
look
like
up,
a mutt.
yeah,
It almost looks like the flabby
I don't even know.
lips. How big do they get?
They are huge.
Let me shoot those big dogs. They don't last too long.
They get 110 pounds.
Damn.
But like if you look and like muscles, they are like that's a Cane Corso. And it looks like a Black Panther.
Dude, it does. I wouldn't fuck with that thing.
Like if you piss one off enough, you will die. But they look sick.
They do look awesome.
But they need to be like active or else they'll
Oh, yeah.
die off.
That's what most
quickly.
breeds are, though.
Yeah.
Like, I know Corgi breed, they're not the most active, but, like, they need to be mentally active. Because they're smarter dogs. Layla, she needs to be physically active.
Yeah. But they are expensive. They're like $1,000 for a puppy.
Did you tell, though, like, Layla, if we don't, like, if we're gone all day and we come home, at night, Layla just starts, like, grabbing her toy and shaking it. She just wants us to play.
Mm.
Like, she needs to get her energy out. That's the only issue, though. But you have the yard for it and the pool.
Yeah.
Do your parents allow the dog in the pool?
I mean,
It's always like, dude, Layla's learned to, like, we have a ladder, and Layla's learned to climb the ladder to get out.
my Lexi, she hated.
She hates
She hated water.
Layla hates water. It's only like during the summer when she's really, because she has a black coat.
Yeah.
Or gray coat. So like when you feel her, she feels like a fucking hot pan. Like she's just cooking.
Well, I mean, Lexi, she was a part Saint Bernard, so
Yeah.
she loved the cold
Oh yeah.
and she loved the snow.
See Layla, she does. When she gets excited, does she have like little happy paws that come out? Like Layla, like if it snows or something and she goes outside and she starts running, her paws come like outward, like she's all excited and shit.
Now, she did, Lexi, if she was like happy and it was like a lot of snow, she would just like start sniffing,
Yeah.
and then she would put her snout in the snow.
Yeah.
And it's like almost be like a plow, and just go. She can go under the snow with her nose for probably like 2 minutes straight
Really?
and not care, and then roll around. It was
And she wouldn't get cold.
no. She loved the cold. If we could,
Damn.
or yeah, if we could have kept her outside, but
Yeah.
she wanted to come in then.
Yeah, Layla's the opposite. She's like, well, it's weird because like Layla, she can't handle the cold, or else she starts shivering after like 20 minutes. Especially if she's like, typically though, she's running around, so it keeps her warm for the most part at first. Like after a bit, she starts shivering. You gotta take her inside, and then during the summer, if the sun's out, she gets too hot, so she's gotta get in the pool. So it's like
Yeah.
fall and spring. She's a fall and spring dog.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, she liked the snow because she's a Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
They're a snow dog. They're like the dog that's, if you get lost on a mountain, they're the dog that come and find you.
Yeah.
She also liked the summer. Like, she liked it so much that she would lay on our driveway, which is blacktop, in 100 degrees, and just lay on
Really?
200-degree blacktop. I don't understand it.
Yeah, Layla, you always find like she'll just find a patch of shade somewhere, lay in it.
Yeah.
Layla's the opposite. Dude, Layla's a pit bull mastiff. I think she's mostly mastiff, at least appearance wise. They're great dogs. Like all she does is shower us with love and affection.
Mm.
But pit bulls are such like a controversial dog because everybody hates them. Not hates them, but like a lot of people think they're vicious. Like if you're just nice people and you treat the dog well, it's gonna treat everybody well.
Yeah.
Like the only time she's vicious is like if some new person comes into the house and she doesn't know who they are.
I mean, that's a dog anywhere.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I've tried convincing my dad to get another dog because I feel bad for Layla when she's home alone. Because it's just her, and she has really bad separation anxiety.
mm-hmm.
So like if there's something on the floor, like she ripped up like 3 pairs of my mom's heels, and she's like ripped up. So I think she ripped up my retainers the one time, like through the case. She ripped open the case and then ripped up my retainers. But that's because I left them on the ground. And then yeah, just like most shit you leave on the ground. Like if there's a pencil on the ground, she'll just fuck it up for some reason. But like I feel like another dog would help her when she's at home. But yeah, my dad wanted like a Chihuahua. He says like one of those Chihuahuas where like that lays on you, and if somebody gets close, it starts like snarling and tries biting. Chihuahuas are goofy looking things.
They are. I wouldn't want a small dog though.
Nah, especially not like the coyote. I have fucking coyotes and eagles. That's food for them.
Yeah. It's like free food.
Yeah, it literally is free food. I'm surprised Miss Peaches hasn't died yet. We let him out like every night he goes out. I know you're not supposed to. They're heavily invasive, but like he's had like issues pissing his shit in a litter box. Like, he just won't go in the litter box, so we have to let him outside. It's like our little contract. He doesn't piss and shit in the house, so we let him outside. And I'm surprised nothing's killed him.
He comes back?
Yeah, every night. Like right next to Landon's bed, he pops up on the window and like meows. Landon lets him in. It's right next to his bed. That and like, dude, the one time, the week last Thanksgiving, the Friday after, I went outside. Trey and I were leaving to our cousins, and right when I walk outside to walk to the car, I hear 2 cats fighting like right on the side of the house. And I quickly grab a flashlight from the car and flash it over, and Miss Peaches is standing out the bushes. Because there's another cat, fucking Kleintop, the farmer next to us, has like a bunch of stray cats. So sometimes they roam over too far. Sometimes they become dead. Should we hop to the next card?
Yeah.
Actually, we got 5 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just call it?
I mean, yeah. It was a good class. I liked it.
Yeah, overall good class, chill professor, chill assignments, chill. I did leave a. Did you do the review thing yet for it?
No, where's that at?
They send you an email.
I haven't checked my emails.
Yeah. Oh shit. I thought that'd work. I'm trying to figure out how to put this thing out, but yeah, they send you an email on Outlook where you could review your class. It's
Like rate my professor thing.
yeah, sort of like that. Except they ask you like, was the coursework good? Did the coursework relate to your actual life or something like that?
Yeah,
Stuff like that. But yeah, they have that for like every class you take each semester. All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So you,